Cow eating ban. North will suffer more if it cuts off food supply to Southeast over IPOB threat. Director Igbo Leadership Foundation tells our conservative. Dr. Lawa Mefo of the Council Igbo and Director Igbo Leadership Development Foundation, in an interview, he speaks on the threat by the northern traders to stop foodstuffs and cattle supply to the southeast following the indigenous people of Biafra directives to the southern southeast to stop consuming beef from the north. Northern traders have threatened to stop supply of not just beef but also food and livestock to the southeast after IPOB orders on consumption of Fulani cows. This is what is happening. I said, I read about the IPOB order to stop consumption of Fulani meat and cows to be banned in the southeast, which they said will come into force from April the 1st and so on. It is wrong for several reasons. There are no readily available alternative. Besides, there is not how Indigbo's organization will be able to live their life without how the system has been for a long period of time now. If such is to be done, things must be orderly. The Igbo thrive on competition. The Igbos have native cows like Ife Igbo. The logical way would be to replace the so-called Fulani cows by promoting mass production of the Ife Igbo meat cow. But there is no such plan. Today, Efigbo is in such a gross short supply, cannot supply the whole of the southeast. What is more, banning of Fulani cows does not address the root cause of herders, farmers' conflict and insecurity in Igbo land. The solution lies in political will, both at the presidential and government level. The herders who trampled on farmers and feed their cattle on their farms, killing, raping, and committing all forms of crime should be challenged, first of all, from the presidency. The fact is that there is no political will to end this. It is just happening and we're just complaining. From politics, there is nothing being done to stop these people. We hear that it is the fundamental right of herders to move in Nigeria. Yes, the herders can move, but not the cows. They may be enshrined in the 1999 Constitution, but there is no place in the law that says cows have freedom to move from one end to the other. They dare not try that in Ghana. They will end up in the freezer of the people only because the president of today is part and parcel of them, and so can threaten Nigerians with this. Can Southeast do without the cow and the food from the north? The threat to cut the food supply from the north to the south is equally a rash counteraction. Two wrongs cannot make a right. Everybody will suffer. Perhaps the north will suffer even more. They do not supply food to the south for free. They produce and send to the south for money, a great economic hub for them. Adam Smith tells us that it is not for the benevolence of the butcher that we expect our dinner, but for the consideration of our stomach. The Igbos are very creative and resilient people. They survived a food blockage during the war. They will certainly find alternative protein source, and before you know it, the Fulanis will have no more say in Igbo land. They will lose completely. So this is what is happening. We know that the Fulanis have replied saying that they will not only stop supplying, the cow meats, but they will also stop supplying food supply altogether. And now an Igbo leader is telling them that they will be the one to lose. Initially, it's going to be hard on the people because it's going to be a shock, and they were not prepared. Nobody has prepared. Before the 1967 war and everything that happened, Igbos have their own source of cows and everything. Yeah, so if, for instance, this has been planned in the last 3 years that by 2022, from April the 1st, no more supply coming from the north, people would have been ready. People would have been used to the farms. People would have, gotten their chickens, their cattle, their goats, sheep, and everything. But this is just a very brash, statement, so to say. So it will not really, it will really affect the people negatively in the sense that they've not been prepared. They are not ready. So saying that and this should just happen all of a sudden may just take a bit of time, for the people to settle. It's going to affect the people and it's going to affect, and I mean, and to be very candid, if you listen to him closely and very carefully, the North is not bringing the food for free. It's not for free. So they will also be affected economically. So it's not like they bring the food and it's free. So the southeast will be the one to suffer. No, it's not for free. They pay for every penny, they pay for everything that is being supplied to the region. So when you say you are bringing your cow, you will stop bringing your cow and your food supply. It just means that the people will have to get to the farms, and that's why the ban on open grazing is non-negotiable. So that people can go to their farms, people can, begin to put their hands to work. Everybody, whether you are a banker, you're an engineer, everybody should have a little bit of farm at the back of their house. And guess what? That will go a long way, very long way to help the economy, the society. Because if you don't buy choco, you don't buy green, you don't buy okra, you don't buy pepper, those things you are growing them. You don't buy ugu. I'm just talking about the basic things we eat every day. You grow your yam. Can you see that we're already getting there? We're taking it, we have to begin to, take it one step at a time. So if people begin to get into that place of, honestly begin to say, let's get that freedom gradually. Everybody has a little farm beside their house. Every single person is growing yam, is growing cassava, is growing, gradually. Do you know that things will begin to look up? Things will begin to change. Yes, things will begin to change. Before you know it, there will be, a lot of transformation. Before you know it, people will begin to implement things that will make things better for them. And at the end of the day, we all will be better off. Okay, so when they bring all these things, you say, no, I have. You only buy what you don't have. Yes, if you have it, there's no need, unless there's something else wrong. Leave us a comment. Don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. God bless. Have a lovely and a fantastic day. From us, it's bye for now. Bye.